Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play DuckTales. In the last episode, we completed 2 more lands, and the only one that we have left is the moon. This is the hardest of all, and I definitely would not want to go over here if you have less than 5 hit points. Thankfully, I do. So, here we go. Really legendary music here. And of course there's a invulnerability shield right at the beginning, in case you need it for anything. Up there, if you pogo all the way up, you'll get 2 food items, 2 ice creams. I'm gonna save those for when I need them, because you never know. There are quite a few paths that you can take in the UFO, and it's pretty easy to get lost. I'm going to go left, then right, so that way I can find everything that I need in one pass. There's also going to be a lot of spikes you'll have to pogo across, and hopefully not run into like I just did, in order to get to where you want to go. And I'm finding quite a bit of money here. You could pogo all the way up to the left, but this guy's going to show up and he's just going to keep punching, and he's just going to be really annoying, and you'll have to wait for him to get out of your way. You will want to use him as a stepping stone in order to get up there. And if you go all the way over here, you'll find a few treasures here. And thankfully, there's a cake that we can use to refill our life, which is a very good thing. Managed to get up there safely, that's a good thing. Knock the rock into this flying octopus or squid or whatever it is, and open this chest to find the key to the UFO. We will need this for a door that we're going to find when we go in the other direction, into the right half of the UFO. This one's going to be longer than all of the other levels because, well, there are quite a few paths, and this is a little bit of a maze. Found launch pad, so in case we die, we end up right back in the UFO where launch pad is. Alright. That's right, I've already been over here. Now it's time to go to the right. Okay. Want to be careful around here, especially when you climb down from that ladder, because if you just drop down, you're probably going to get hit by that flying squid thing, and that's pretty bad. I'm going to hit these rocks first before I actually hit the little can here, because of the hidden treasures that are there. It is easy to make it so you can't get that one diamond I just got, the one with the red outline. Thankfully, you can also find a cake here in case you need to refill your hit points. There are quite a few hidden diamonds here as well. And another cake. Quite a few cakes to find in this level. So if you know where to look, you can instantly refill your health, just instantly. And I can also want to go down here to find some more hidden diamonds, which is always a good thing. Now, if you didn't have the key, Webby would be here to tell you you need the key. Thankfully, we have it, so we can just walk right up. Well, I was trying to get up that ladder, but there is a remote here, so we can always use that. With this remote, Gizmo Duck can blast the wall all the way to the right of the UFO. There we go. Now, if you go up here, just stay on the ladder, and Webby's mom, once again, I forget who her name is, she refills your health. found that out while I was actually looking at a map to see where everything was, and I just managed to find that out of the blue. Now before we head out of the UFO, we want to go up here and to the right. Want to be careful with these spikes, because if you land on the edge while pogoing, you will stop pogoing, but at least the spike won't damage you. Just pogo all the way over here, and you'll find another hidden treasure. Now it's time to carefully make our way back to the left, and finally get out of this UFO. It is quite easy to find almost 3 million in this level alone. And whoa. Yeah, remember what I said about just straight dropping down here because of that squid alien enemy thing. Alright, we're out of here. This is the hardest part. Not because of the squid that we can deal with, but it's the jetpack duck. Thankfully I managed to pogo through this area just fine. And now that we have the remote, there's Gizmo Duck. He blasts open the wall, then he stands there, and then he just comes back from whence he came. And you can go over there to get some more money and refill one of your hit points in case you're lacking in hit points. And I just wasted that hit point too. That's just great. I'm beginning to wonder how these characters breathe around here, because I'm pretty sure there's no oxygen underground either. And the boss here is a moon rat. And I want to be careful here. Once again, he'll either run to one side or he'll jump to one of the upper platforms. It's very random, but thankfully he was rather good to me, and I just kept pogoing. And I was able to get the green cheese and get the final treasure for the game. I am surprised that I got through that in one life. And there's no way to make this faster, I'm sorry guys. All lands are cleared. And all of a sudden, the treasures start flying everywhere, and green glows red like in Mega Man 2. We blocked all our treasures, now we have to go back to Dracula Duck Manor in Transylvania in order to get everything back. Unlike the African Mines version of Transylvania, you actually have to head all the way back to the end of the stage like you did when you first played the stage. Thankfully, it shouldn't be that hard, and thankfully there are no treasures to find or anything. Just make your way straight to the end. That's all you need to do. Which means you do have to go through the wall and enter the mirror on the right. Once again, keep the ghost right there in your sight, and you won't have to worry about any of the other ghosts showing up. Now, instead of magic as a spell, you have Count Dracula. You'll have to use the pogo stick to bounce off the bat, and then bounce into Dracula's head. You want to be very careful and pogo at the right time, because the bat actually does follow your vertical movement. I think it vertically tracks you, kind of like the ghost, how the ghost does. And I missed that bat, sadly. Won't miss this time, though. Wow. You want to be very close to him so he doesn't fade away from you at the very last second. Once again, you'll have to do 5 hits on him. And, wow, that was terrible. There we go. Stand right here. Just keep jumping just to be safe. And there's this guy! Scrooge's rival. You'll have to reach the treasure before he does. Just instantly climb up the rope and touch the treasure chest, and it's all over. You don't even have to break with the pogo attack. Just reach it before he does, and you'll get the best ending. If you've gotten all the treasures and even found all the hidden stuff. Otherwise, you're going to get the bad ending, and you'll have to use the treasures to rebuild your fortune. But thankfully, we did everything right, and we have 8.3 million to show for it. I did all the work, guys. Come on. Thankfully, Scrooge keeps what's really important in his mind, and it's really his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. After all, it kind of wouldn't be the DuckTales TV show without them now, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's it for DuckTales. It's late 80s, early 90s Capcom Disney. What do you expect? It's solid, it's playable, music is good, challenge is pretty decent. I would give this thing a couple of practice runs and work at it just to beat this game on even easy or normal setting, really. Gameplay is... well, gameplay is what it is. It's great. So, yeah, if you're wondering whether or not I should recommend this, well, guess what? I do recommend this. Go get it. It's awesome. I have not played DuckTales Remastered. I don't know if I ever will. But since it's based on NES DuckTales, I wouldn't expect too much else. Except for, say, better music and graphics and everything, and voice samples, but still a remastered version of this game. While we're at it, go get Castle of Illusion Remastered too. There's a remastered version of Castle of Illusion. I find it amazing that DuckTales Remastered got all the attention and the remastered version of Castle of Illusion didn't. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, just to recap, get this game. No, seriously, get this game. Whether it's the original, whether it's DuckTales Remastered, I'm pretty sure DuckTales Remastered is going to be as good. Just go get this one. And if you are going to get a remastered version, at least play the NES version to see how it really was. Anyway, this is Prince Watercress. Hopefully we'll be back real soon with another game. And until then, take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!